All right, back here, Palmetto Cat Crew, joined by my boy Phil Mafah. What's good, bro?
What's good? Nothing much. Glad to be
Yeah,
here.
man. Come on, man. Glad to have you on, bro. Look, all right, let's get to it. To me, um, I kind of knew this was going to be this way. I think it's shaping out to be. I think Clemson has one of the better running back rooms in the country. I feel like y'all put that on full display this past weekend. How did it feel? 1-2 punch. You and Shipley going for 270 plus.
It felt great, being able to, you know, provide for the team the way that we did. That's what we've been waiting for all season. And, you know, we couldn't have done it without the O line. The guys up front had a great day, and we just produced off that.
Yeah, bro. And I think one of the cool parts is like in the room, I think it's like competitive competition, but it's not like a bad competition. I feel like y'all both push each other like to be the best you can be. Talk about you and Ships, just like relationship and friendship, and then basically how that kind of plays onto the field.
Ship is my boy. I see him as my brother, honestly. So, when he's doing well, when he's doing good, I'm happy for him. I'm cheering him on side by side, and I know it's vice versa for him. And our relationship is great. We're roommates, so I see him literally every day. We have to tolerate each other, and we've lived for each other. We've lived with each other for a while now, so that's my boy, and we compete with each other to make each other better. Iron sharpens iron. We feed off each other in a game, and we just do what we can to help the team be successful.
Thanks, bro. And then just talking about that game, like I mean, how are you feeling? Like obviously you gotta Clemson. We believe we're gonna win no matter what. But how were you feeling like when the game was going the way it was at certain times during the Syracuse game?
You could definitely feel it on the sideline. Some of the guys were down, but I know a lot of us had a mindset, and definitely I had the mindset that we're going to have to come back and win this game because, that was the game to have the 38th win and the longest in the ACC. So I
Right.
feel like we had to defend that title and, pull it together. So my mindset, and I know a lot of the guys' mindset on the team was to, we're going to have to make something happen.
And
So
that's
that's what we did.
yeah, exactly, bro. I feel like that's exactly what y'all did. And to me, because I guess it started. The streak's been going since I lost my freshman. How does it feel to be a part of such a special, like historic, like movement? Like 38 wins at home. Like nobody in the country can say that. Like nobody in the country, and y'all are still carrying that torch. Like what's their responsibility, and just how does it feel to be a part of?
Feels amazing. I mean, Coach Sweeney was talking about it the other day. Talked about, this could be a record that can be going on for, the next 40 years, and we're part of that. We're a part of that. So I really feel like that's special. That is special. And I'm just glad we got to get it done and actually hold that record. And we're just going to continue to try to keep it going from here on out.
Yeah, bro. Obviously the other day was kind of what it was, but I mean you were there last year. I just want to touch on a couple of things. You were there last year, and then how cool has it been for you as a teammate to see DJ's progression?
It's been awesome. DJ's really stepped up as a leader. I look up to him. Honestly, a lot of guys on the team do. He has that fight in him, especially seeing what he went through last year with everything going on and the way that he took it, handled himself. You can't do nothing but respect him, and I respect him a lot, and I rally behind him every day, and I believe in him.
For sure, and that's kind of my thing. I mean, it's been super cool to just see him kind of emerge into who everybody knew he was supposed to be and who he is, and finally be able to kind of cash on that success on the field. And then another guy just that I feel like I've been super impressed with just how he's carried himself throughout his time at Clemson already, and was able to come up big on Saturday and give the team a spark. Just talk about Cade and how cool it was for him to finally get a moment this year to be like, all right, I belong, I'm a part of this, and I'm a baller too.
Cade. You can see it. He helped us seal the game, win the game, and that's because his preparation. I watch him in practice. He's always focused. He has a game-like intensity to him. When he's in practice, he's a competitor. So I'm glad. I'm happy for him. He got to show his ability and a bit of the future right there. And I love that he got that experience and was able to boost the team's morale up. I know it boosted his morale up, and I know all the guys are happy for him, and I'm definitely happy for him, and can't
Right.
wait to see what he does in the future, honestly.
Facts, but I think the future is super bright for both of those dudes, like super duper bright. Kind of moving on, just talking about this. Like, this is one of the things I wanted to ask you about. So I put some stuff out on Twitter, right? And I was like, I thought you and Shipley got a chance to, what I'm saying, have a cool little name to you. Like back in the past, you had like Thunder and Lightning, right? And nobody wants to be a copycat. So I want to get the official vote from you. So there was a couple of names I put out on Twitter. I was like, hey, the boys ball this weekend. All right, what are potential names for this duo? And obviously, there's more guys in the running back room, but I feel like y'all already got a cool relationship, little bromance right there. I was like, what's a cool name? So there's a couple names that got put out there and whatever. But the two that got the most votes, and here, his official asking you, Will Shipley at some point, is Smash and Dash or Fast and Furious? So, Phil, what does your heart feel right now? Smash and Dash or Fast and Furious?
My heart right now feels Fast and Furious. I like
That's
that one.
hard. That's right. I
Yeah,
swear,
I
dude.
like
I'm
that
telling
one.
you that. Like that's why I said I feel like Fast and Furious got something to it, bro.
Yeah, me
Like
too.
that could be tough. Like, look, we're gonna put it out there, see what people think. But I think Fast and Furious could be something hard. Like I already like the t-shirt ideas. You put some cars. Like you got like a big Tonka truck, and Shipley might have like a little sports car Ferrari. I feel like it could be. Look, we're gonna see. Clemson, if y'all rocking with it, look, let the boys know Fast and Furious could be the next dynamic duo to come through Clemson. And then just kind of, bro, talk about this. I think even your experience, kind of in your career, like, how do you? Let's say not advice, but just like talk about how you've kind of like how you guys stay mentally tough throughout your career. Because there's times like when you come in and as a big time recruit, like you want to play right away, and this might not be the time. And the season's so long to where like I feel like eventually if you stick it out, everybody's gonna have their moment at some point during the season. And I guess talk about just how important it is to stay mentally tough because a lot of young guys like you get discouraged and then you finally get your moments. Like talk about just your journey up to this point.
I would definitely say there's ups and downs. You know, you come in, you wanted to play, but it doesn't. Things don't always go your way, and with that, I really feel like I lean on God. Honestly, I talk to
Yeah.
God a lot about it. Reading in the Bible, I know that God's timing is the best timing. So what I
Right.
do, I just try to put my head down every day, go to work, get better, focus on getting myself better, try not to compare myself to others,
Right.
trying to support others the way I'm supposed to because, you know, those are my guys out there and, you know, I got nothing but respect and love for them. So,
Right.
support them, support the team the best I can. And, when I do get the opportunity, make the most of it and try to help the team win, and be prepared. Preparation is a key to it. When you get that opportunity and you're prepared, you can exceed. And I feel like that's what success is all about. Just knowing, just having the preparation beforehand. So, when the time comes, you're ready.
Facts, bro. I completely agree. But what are you gonna do in this bye week, bro? What excites you? Because like the bye week's coming at the perfect time. Like I don't know if it's a psychological thing. I was talking about KJ with it. But I don't know if it's a psychological thing where like your body just knows like it's coming, so you feel like I could not go one more week. Like I could do one more. You know what I'm saying? I could do one more. It's like, bro, if this didn't come, I was gonna crash. So
Yeah.
what about the bye week? Like what do you do on a bye week that's different? Like what are you looking forward to this week?
This week, I'm just keeping it simple. I'm going back to Georgia, Gwinnett County.
Shout
I
out.
love Gwinnett County, and I'm gonna go see my fam, see my niece, my brothers, sisters, my parents, my friends, just visit them,
Yeah.
catch up, just hang out, go to my high school football game on Friday, just catch up with the people, and just have a good time at home with the people.
Facts.
Yeah.
You get any more sleep this week, or you get to watch any more Netflix shows, or watch it? You know what I'm saying? Do you get to stay up a little bit later this week? Like, what else during the week that you like have appreciated already?
Yeah, actually, we don't have practice today, so I got to sleep in. I didn't have class, so I just got to chill pretty much
Right.
most of the day, get some errands done, and that's what it's all about. Just getting a break, getting time to
Yeah.
reset. But I'm definitely gonna hop on some new Netflix shows and stuff. I'm looking to start Power
Okay.
soon, so yeah.
Yeah. Bro, this next stretch, after you come out of this, and y'all, you can't be better than 8-0. And to me, the craziest part about y'all being 8-0 is I don't believe y'all played nowhere near a full game yet. Like when I watch the games now, from my perspective, I watch the games. I know what's going on. I know most of y'all, and so it's just like I feel like there's so much left out there still to do, which is crazy. I feel like there's still so much potential, like to play a full game with offensively, defensively, all kind of cohesively. Three like special teams too. Like, what do you want to see this next stretch when y'all come out of the bye week? Like, what do you want to see for the team, whether on offense, defense, or just collectively?
I just want to see one unit. Coach Sweeney talks about it all the time, playing complementary football, offense, defense, special teams, complementing each other and not having to compensate for each other. When they offense is better, when they defense is better. We've been able to compensate for each other because, we're a pretty well-rounded, good team.
Right.
But to be great, to reach that championship phase, we gotta have all three units rocking. So I feel like we just gotta stay keyed in on that, learn from past mistakes and failures, and keep watching film, being committed, just the little stuff. What Coach Sweeney talks about,
Yeah.
the little stuff, the details, and I really feel like we could be in a great place. We're in a great place right now, but
Right.
once we have all three units playing complementary football, then it's gonna be different. It's
It's
gonna
gonna
it's
be
gonna be
different for
different.
sure.
Yeah.
But talk about obviously, I feel like I respect the way you run the ball, right? From your perspective, what makes Shipley so special?
Um, one of the biggest things, Ship is a really smart dude. He understands the game. He knows where the holes are before they're there. He's really good at reading defenses, coming off the sideline, comprehending, speaking it back to the coaches, to the players. So, in that field, he's really good. He's really good at that. And he's just a competitor. He competes, one of the most competitive guys I know, loves to win, and he's a leader, and he loves to, encourage people in that. He pushes you to be your best. And I could ask for a better roommate, honestly, because he makes me better. I try to make him better, and in turn, we make each other better. So I really feel like that's been a big, huge part of our success together. So I, yeah.
Fast and Furious, baby. Look. Hey, I'm telling you, bro, they got something to it. Fast and Furious. We're gonna see where it goes. Um, last couple. Any guys like when you look at just offensively, or is there any young guys or guys that you're proud of this year that kind of just emerge, or like besides DJ, maybe Shipley, but just any guy on your mind, where it's like, man, I'm proud of that guy for the way he stepped up this year so far.
Um, I probably have to say I probably have to say Adam Randall.
Yeah.
Him battling through an ACL injury in spring practice. I would have been sick, honestly, if I was him. But I just seen him working hard, really hard in the training room, grinding
Right.
to get back, and he's producing on the field. I'm really proud of him for that. And I see his grind, and just him going through that adversity and being able to bounce back in a little short time just shows the type of person he is, the type of character he has. And I really commend him for that.
For sure, bro. Last one, dude. What is the one things I've appreciated more and more as I finish playing and like kind of coming to the games now? It's just how incredible like Clemson is, like the fans, the stadium. So when you're in it, when you're coming into it, that's why we come to Clemson because we see that. When you're in it, you ton of folks. You still appreciate it, but then once you come back to, you like, man, this is really like amazing. What do you appreciate most about like game day at Clemson? Like the fans.
Sheesh. I appreciate really everything. Tiger Walk is always bumping. Night game, morning game. I mean, noon game or anything. Tiger Walk is always bumping. They're always cheering.
Right.
You know, when they storm the field, they're asking everyone for autographs and pictures. It just really makes us feel loved and special. So, that support system, it makes any team that comes in the Valley scared. I know they're nervous when they come in, so they play a big part of the 38 consecutive wins we've had at home, and we appreciate them, and I just thank the fans for everything they do.
Facts, bro. Come on, best of the standard. Well, look, it's been a great episode, my boy Philly. Thank you for coming on, my boy.